Wow, Steve Woodward, you can make it. Yeah, God, that's great music. All right, you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and Susan, by the way. She's on the show today, and she's got something she would like to address. So the show is yours, dear.
Well,
Go
thank
ahead.
you. This is in response to the quote that Jaron spoke earlier about
cool.
adopting the right attitude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I got an email the other day, and it was about a woman. She said she woke up one morning and she had only had 3 hairs on her head. So she decided, I'm going to braid my hair today, because you need three to braid. So she braided her hair. She was happy. She went off. She had a great day. The next day she woke up. She only had 2 hairs on her head.
Yeah.
So she said, I'm going to part my hair down the middle today. So she parted her hair down the middle, and she had a grand day.
Cool.
The next day she woke up, she only had 1 hair on her head, and she said, I'm going to wear a ponytail today. So she wore a ponytail that day, and her day was just awesome. Well, the next day she woke up, she had no hair on her head. She goes, yay! I don't have any hair. I don't have to make any choices about what I'm going to how I'm going to do with my hairstyle.
Yeah.
So she was very excited. So she went off and she had a super day. So anyway, it's all about attitude.
Boy,
That's a great
is
story.
all about attitude.
I love that. Yeah.
And think about that, and just what you're saying, Susan, is your attitude, your commitment to having a great life. Where does a great life start? In your body, in your mind, all right? So if your body's designed to hold your brain, which manages everything else around you, then you got to keep your body healthy. How do you do that? You have your mind tell your body what to do. Ta-da.
Makes sense to me.
Now, mental calisthenics, all right? So what mental calisthenics can we do to improve or at least positively affect our physical well-being? Oh, do we have a phone call?
We do indeed. We have actually a follow-up phone call.
Oh.
Welcome to the program.
Hi, Clay. It's Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
You remember me from last week?
Yeah. Hi, you're the gal that had a couple of kids and was looking for a way to exercise, right?
Yes, and I took your advice, and
Uh-oh.
I actually asked for some help, which I'm not very good at doing. But the person I went to was my husband, and
he's going to let me live, right?
Well, he is. What was really cool about it is that I discovered
Yeah.
that he was just sitting back waiting for me to ask or attempting to figure out how he could bring it up to me because he didn't want to hurt my feelings or make me mad.
Yeah.
And so it was just a really, really cool, fun thing. But
So what you're saying, Melinda, is that there was kind of a unspoken impasse. He wants to help. You wanted some help, but neither of you wanted to say anything because you didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or, quite frankly, say the wrong thing or cause an upset. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, exactly. As the mother of his children, did not want to leave me in a place where I would think that he thought that I wasn't beautiful anymore just because I'd put some baby weight on.
Yeah. There's probably nobody else in the world that's ever gone through that before. That's good. All right. So what's going on now?
Well, where I'm kind of struggling with a couple of things is, first of all, knowing how my husband is and the tender heart he is
Yeah.
now that I've asked him for help and accountability, what can he do to bolster actually doing that for me when I say I don't want to get out and exercise?
Really easy. So just write this down now, okay?
Uh-huh.
Number one, you have to put a plan together and put it in writing. Like what I'm going to do is, and how I'm going to do it, and when I'm going to do it is, and you write it down, you both sign it, and underneath your signatures, you put, what's your husband's name?
His name is David.
David. Okay, so you say, David, you have my permission to hold me accountable for doing what this document says, and you sign and date it.
Got it. So
Got
I
it?
can't be mad at him.
No, it's illegal for you to be mad because you've entered into an agreement where it's a we getting you into shape.
Got it.
And watch this, too. Watch this. As we get you into shape better, guess who else is going to get into shape?
My husband.
Your husband. So everybody wins. And then guess who else stays in shape? Your kids.
Yeah, they don't
That's
get
right.
out of shape.
Yeah, because your kids follow what they see. And if they see you staying out of shape, they're going, oh, that's my future. Okay, here we go. And that's what's happening in America right now, by the way. Okay?
Yeah, well,
Very cool.
what else I'm also getting out of this conversation, too, is that as the whole family gets involved, the commitment becomes greater.
Yeah. Yeah, so the commitment is really what it's all about. And this part of the show today is all about mental calisthenics and commitment. And without the commitment, you absolutely cannot have the physical well-being, because your mind will say, never mind.
Yeah.
Or just a minute, right after this next piece of pie, I'll get right to it.
I've been there, done that.
All right, well, thanks for calling.
Thanks, Clay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now. Okay, so mental calisthenics. Now, I'm going to go through some things just so you can take some notes. So get out your notepad and paper now. Mental calisthenics, number 1, purpose. Like, ask yourself, like, why am I on the planet? You know, what's my purpose for being here? What am I doing here? You know, purpose is a tool that you use to live your life in a positive mindset, all right, rather than life is hard, okay? Like my purpose statement reads, it goes like this. It says, who I am is I make a difference with anyone I am standing next to, any place I'm standing on the planet. Now, how can I make a difference for anyone I'm standing next to, any place I'm standing on the planet, if I'm 100 pounds overweight, my knees hurt, my hips hurt, and all I'm looking for is a place to sit down so I can have a bonbon? Can't make a difference that way, can I? All right, now the next thing is, so number 1 is purpose, really understanding why you're on the planet. Great mom, great husband, great wife, great facilitator, great teacher, great radio show host, great whatever it is you want to do, but do it the best you can do it. And to do that, you have to be mentally alert. To be mentally alert, you have to be physically, absolutely, totally physically in shape, okay? Now next, mental calisthenics number 2, clearing. There's all kinds of tools to keep your head clear. And if mental clarity is what it's all about for physical well-being, then I've got some things I'm going to show you and talk about here, all right? Now, without your mind being clear, there's all kinds of problems that you're going to get into. And some of them and they're all personal, is the mindset of I'm not good enough, I'm too old, I can't change, this is only for young people. I'm not going to look good doing this. Oh, my God, somebody's going to find out I'm not smart enough, all right? I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm going to be judged, you know. I don't want to be vulnerable. I think I'll just let somebody else be vulnerable. And, how about this one? The land I'll get to is maybe someday I'll do it. So it's all about how your mindset gets you to a place where you know what you need to do, you know what needs to be said, but you don't do it because you know. You got to know what? You know that you're afraid to do it. So what do you do with those feelings, all right? So I'm going to go on another break now, and when I get back, I'm going to read you something that is the trouble tree. And I read this on the radio station maybe 6 months ago, and I had a lot of feedback on it, so I'm going to do it again. And it's about where to put your stuff before you come in the house, all right? What to do, how to do it, how to have fun with it, so that you can laugh your way all the way to good physical well-being, and that you can communicate anything you want to communicate, ask for what you want, be physically fit, and have a plan for your life. So this is Clay Nelson. You're listening to KZSB AM 1290, your Santa Barbara News Press radio station. Come on back. We're going to have some fun in the close.